NXT, November 4th, 2025, Tuesday. Let's just get right into it. They kicked the show off with a 6-women tag match. I'm talking Tatum Paxley, Izzy Dane, with Lola Vice, the oddest 3-way tag. Come on, Lola Vice teaming up with Culling members. How often does that happen? Versus the Young Fatal Influence. Shouts out to JC Jane. Let me tell you, this was a really good match. I'm a fan of all 6 of these women. We talking about who is Fatal Influence newest member?
Laney Reed.
Laney Reed is fire. Fallon Henley is cold. JC Jane, what can I say about her?
She's terrible and stupid.
Tatum Paxley is the women's NXT champion. She is cool. I've been a Tatum Paxley fan. Izzy Dane is a great powerhouse, and Lola Vice, you already know, she a damn near legend. But yeah, this was a good match. All of these women, it was beautiful, doing their thing. It came to one point, Lola Vice and Tatum Paxley, they doubled up on the Latina hip butt thrust in the corner. They doubled up on it, and they ran to the corners, and they put them double cheeked up on a Tuesday. That's 2 cheeks times 2, that's 4 cheeks everywhere. The action was crazy, man. Tatum is crazy too, man. Tatum is wild, man. The crowd was going and chanting her name. Tatum Paxley get mad love. The crowd love Tatum Paxley, man. Shit, Tatum Paxley is one of the best ones out there. But they was going at it back and forth. It was a great match, a great way to start NXT. Everybody was going at it. It came at one point though. Izzy Dane was running around, going crazy in the ring, and she ended up. What happened with Izzy Dane, man?
She got rolling encored very hard
by JC Jane. JC Jane knocked the hell out of her for a second time. She did this, I think, at Halloween Havoc. Vicious. I'm talking vicious rolling encore. That turnaround elbow, forearm. She might hit you with the elbow, the forearm, or the fist. However she felt like catching you with it at that time. But she caught her, and Fatal Influence got that win easily. And Fatal Influence stood tall, led by JC Jane, the young extravagant JC Jane, who will get that belt again someday. We never know. But after that though, they showed the El Americanos in the locker room talking big stuff. All 3 of them, just acting like they finna take over the place. And then Josh Briggs came back there. He stepped up to him, 11-0 pretty much. He'll beat all of them down. And he don't care about that speed title. He should have it. You know what I'm saying? He just going in on them. And after that though, they had Kalani in the back with Ransom Claire, Carmen Petrovich, Tyra May Steele was back there, Kendall Gray, and there was a few more in the back. And man, Kalani was talking big stuff to everybody, pretty much letting them know that she the top gun. She ain't nobody better than her. She was getting real disrespectful to everybody. Tyra May still kind of stepped in her face and told her, like, I used to look up to you. I don't know how, because I think she like 7 years older than Kalani. That's like an R-Truth John Cena situation. She said she looked up to Kalani. Kalani like 7 years younger than her. But anyway, man, they got into it. And some kind of way they ended up setting up a match for later on that night or whatever. But after that, what happened was, it was getting crazy because Kalani came out and she started talking big stuff. I'm talking big stuff. She talked to the crowd. She was pretty much saying how she the best woman in the women's locker room. Ain't nobody better than her. Can't nobody do it like Lonnie. I 100% agree.
I 100% disagree.
Lonnie is the coldest. And she even said at this one part, she said, all these crowd members want is a girl with a fat ass and a catchphrase. And I'm 100% with her. Kalani, she don't need all of that. She don't have to have a big old fat jiggly ass running around with a catchphrase. Kalani do what she do when she do it, man. It's Lonnie, man.
Dial it down or not.
Lonnie do what she do, man. Lonnie is out here doing her thing, man. Lonnie don't care, man. Lonnie got the T and the TNA Knockout Championship belt. She was a North American champion. She don't care, man. But the crowd was so disrespectful, talking over her, chanting. They literally chant the na 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 na, yeah, goodbye chants while she was talking. That was highly disrespectful. I didn't like that crowd. That was wrong right there. But Lonnie is the truth. But after that though, they had OTM in the back. Stands for out the mayonnaise. Out the mud. They was in the interview. They was interviewed in the state. They was getting the interview backstage. Then Chase U walked up on them. The two little dudes in Chase U, the new dudes.
Kel Dixon and Uriah Connors.
They walked up like they was tough, like they wanted to fight OTM. And Andre Chase came back and he apologized to OTM and was like, I'm sorry these guys. And he was like, what you trying to do? Pick a fight with OTM? He snatched them up real quick. He know they ain't happy with that. They came to fight OTM. What you think about OTM being back? And what you think they gonna get them titles? You think they can fight Dark State?
Nah, if anything, they look like two people that would join Dark State.
Man, you right. They will fit. They can probably kick Osiris' ass out. Cause that's wild, bro.
No, Osiris stays.
Hell, I don't know. But anyway, the next match they had up, they got Josh Briggs versus El Grande. What happened with that, man?
So during this match, it was basically going at it. Josh Briggs and El Grande Americano had their moves. Jasper Troy was in the crowd since he would be fighting El Grande Americano for the speed title, I think, at Gold Rush. And then during the match, Tavion Heights interrupted the match and caused Josh Briggs to lose, and El Grande won the match.
Yeah, El Grande won. Y'all already know, the speed champion too, and he gonna end up fighting against Jasper Troy in the future at the Gold Rush. Who you got winning that match, man?
Jasper.
But after that though, what happened with Kalani in the back again, man?
So Kalani was backstage and she ran to Ava, and Kalani basically disrespected Ava, and then Tyra May Steele stepped up again, and they having the match tonight. Kalani Jordan versus Tyra May Steele, not for the title.
Thank God. Because Kalani, like she said in the ring earlier, I forgot to tell y'all, she said she ain't just giving out title shots like Tatum Paxley. You gotta earn it. I mean, like I said before, Lonnie better than 90% of the roster. She look better too, but we ain't gonna get into that. After that though, they had young Ricky Saints talking to Miles Bourne in the back. They real cool and all of that. And then it kind of went off to Ricky Saints versus Trick Williams. They had like a split screen face off where both of them was talking a lot of stuff about each other. Who better? Who get more hoes? Who got this? Who got that? They was going at it. Who used more baby oil? It was getting crazy, man. Split screen face off, man. And they gonna end up fighting again in one of these Gold Rushes or Deadline. Who you got winning that match and why?
Ricky.
The last match they fought though, Ricky barely won. He got his ass beat really bad, and he had to spam DDT. So I might get Trick Williams depending on how much baby oil he got.
After that split screen face off they had, they basically met up backstage and started fighting.
Oh, yep. Good one. Good. Yeah, that definitely did happen. And once again, Trick Williams had baby oil everywhere once that happened. Every time Trick Williams have a fight somewhere, he leave a puddle of baby oil there.
Purity was slipping and stuff.
Everywhere. It's still on them too. So they still cleaning it up right now as we speak. But after that, they had the women's speed round. Y'all already knows So Ruka, she put her speed title up for vacant, so they doing the speed round again. They kicked it off with the young powerhouse Zarya, with Soul Ruka was with her, versus Rand Sinclair for the speed round. And we ain't gonna spend too much time with this. Zarya beat her ass easily. It's Zarya. It's Sinclair. Shout out to Sinclair though. She looking better and better. Make sure y'all check out her show. She got the what's that show called?
Wednesday.
Wednesday is popping, man. We watch Wednesday on Wednesday sometime. But Zarya beat her ass easily. And then after that, they had young Kalani Jordan versus Tyra May Steele. And let me tell you, man, this is a great match, man. Two of my favorite women out there. We already know about Kalani, but a lot of people be sleeping on Tyra May Steele, man. She is an Olympic champion. She could do anything. She a powerhouse. She reminds me of a black Jordan Grace. She got the strength. She got the power. She got a lot of other things too. We're not gonna talk about that, but they won at it, man. A hard-hitting match. It was real technical. They was both going at it. Both of them was fast. A lot of people don't know Kalani be winning so much because she fast, and she could do anything. She can do, Kalani, if she wanted to, she could swan-time bomb. She could 450. She could do all that stuff, man. Kalani can do it. And Tyra May still, she was a powerhouse. She was kind of throwing Kalani around a little bit, but Lonnie was maneuvering, catching her with her kicks, catching her with her high-intensity, fast-paced moves, and she ended up catching Tyra May still with that split-legged moonsault. Beautiful moonsault.
Worst moonsault.
Split-legged. Oh, man, yes. And
I don't like that moonsault in general, whether Kalani does it or not.
She caught her with it and got the pin for the win. Shouts out to Kalani, holding it down, still stacking up these victories. But after that, though, they had Ava in the back with Soul Ruka in her office. Favorite Influence walked up. JC Jane, she's still been a menace around in the back in the locker rooms, shaking up the women's division. Even though JC Jane lost the title, she's still big contender right now. She's still doing main events. She's still bringing in the show. She's still all over NXT. It's still the JC Jane show. It's JC Jane fall. It's going to be a JC Jane winter.
No, it's not.
But after that, we had a really good match. We had Javon Evans versus who?
Saquon Sugars.
Saquonicus Sugarus.
What?
A Dodge State member. You already know they come out there 4-5 deep. Thank God. Osiris had on pants for the very first time in life. He finally had on pants.
What are you talking
This nigga wore pants today. Thank you. He wore pants. Thank you. I hope he keep this going on, man. Nigga too fat to be wearing drawers in wrestling, man. But after that, man, Javon, man, when Dark State came out, Javon jumped on him immediately, knocking all of them down, doing this thing, man. Javon, I'm going to just go ahead and say, I think Javon, at the end of the day, Javon going to be like the greatest wrestler of all time. Even though I don't think he's going to be able to do this for much longer. He's young. That's why that's why he's so bouncy. He's like a rubber band. He just snapped back. He can jump from anywhere in the ring or out the ring. He jump off a table, off a turnbuckle, third, fourth rope. He is bouncy. He was Saquon Sugars was getting his ass beat real bad. And them Dark State members was coming around. This is how I know Javon Evans is the greatest wrestler. He gonna be the greatest of all time. They towards the end of the match, they was all trying to attack Javon and running and jumping at him at full force like lions in a jungle. And this man Javon Evans was dodging them left to right, just maneuvering. It's like he had Ultra Instinct. He was on some Goku Ultra Instinct like Whis. You can't even hit him. He said, which one like flew all the way to the barricade or something like that? Osiris, that was crazy. Man, what did you think about that ending when he dodged everybody?
That is true. Dark State just cannot control themselves. Dion was missing. Cutler was missing. For some reason, you really hate it when Cutler misses. And Osiris basically went through the barricade, and he finished off Sugars.
He finished off Sugars, hit him with that, what was that special cutter he do or something like that. Or something. Man, it was Javon Evans, man. He the coldest, man. But yeah, he beat Sugars for the second time. If y'all don't know, he beat Saquon Sugars like on another, like a house show or something like that. And it was getting crazy. And after that, though, they was in the back. You know, young Ava was looking really good tonight. Shouts out to Ava. She was back there, and young Blake Monroe was back there, also looking good. I rock with both of them. And Blake Monroe, she was just talking big stuff. You know, she the North American Women's Champion now. And her and Ava was talking about setting up some matches, all that. But Blake Monroe, she told Ava that she actually want to contend for that, what's that belt that Ethan Page and Chelsea Green just won not too long ago?
The TNA mixed tag titles?
The mixed tag titles. And Blake Monroe said it like she dating somebody. Like, somebody is hitting that at the NXT roster. I don't know who it is. It could be Jasper Troy. It could it could be somebody. She says she basically hinted, and even Ava made a face.
I think it's Cutler.
Blake Monroe is dating somebody on the NXT roster that she want to become a champion with. So we're going to find out who that is, man. You say you think it's Cutler?
Yeah.
Cutler. It might be Cutler. You never know. It's about to get crazy though. I don't know though. I don't know. It could be Cutler. That'd be crazy. But after that though, they showed the Cullen backstage talking to Tatum. They had to really put her in her place. She was extra excited last week. You know, that week coming off of Halloween Havoc. They let her just rock out. But this time they put her to the side. Izzy, you know who the real leader of the Cullen. Nico and Sean Spears, they let her know, man, you can't just be giving out title shots on a spinning wheel and all that. No more of that. That's over with. Anybody want a title, they gotta earn that. Chances are, like, they gotta go through Izzy first. If you want to fight Tatum Paxley, you gotta go through Izzy. You gotta fight Izzy one-on-one. A lot of people are not gonna want to do that because Izzy is one of the best women right now. The Isler. She's out there doing her thing, man. But after that, though, they had Ethan Page and Chelsea Green. You say they the TNA, what champions are they?
The AAA Mixed Tag Team Champions.
They had a special Canadian celebration, man, where they was talking the most stuff you can ever talk. Let me just tell you, Alba Fire was there with Chelsea Green, of course, you know, providing security purposes. Chelsea Green was looking amazing. Chelsea Green had a good outfit on. She was looking good. She was looking real clean and juicy. Man, Chelsea Green she was doing her thing, and they was talking a lot of stuff, man, both of them. Talking about how Canadians is the best. They the champions. Ain't nobody gonna be better than them. They gonna be coming out on top. Can't nobody stop them. They gonna hold the titles for a long time. It was getting so crazy, and they had a big cake behind them the entire time. They was talking about this. And it was kind of feeling kind of weird, like the vibes, like they was like talking about, like, say his name or something like that. Like, what happened with that whole cake situation?
So Chelsea Green almost said Joe's name, and Ethan cut her off right there. And then they basically just got their weapons. They was guarding the cake, and Chelsea had Alba Fire say Joe Hendry, but instead of Joe Hendry coming out of the cake, he came out regularly.
Came out through the regular spot, and they was focused on him. And out of nowhere, who actually bust out the cake?
Thea Hale.
Young Thea Hale. She bust out the cake, dressed just like Joe Hendry. They definitely a couple. They definitely, and we found out they finna be like they next contenders for them belts.
Say her name and she appears. I believe in Thea.
And that was the actual music that they actually played that too. Like, I Believe in Thea. And the whole crowd was rocking to it. And she dressed just like Joe Hendry. And they finna fight Chelsea and Ethan in one of these gold mines?
Gold Rush
events. Who you got winning that match for them titles? Joe Hendry and Thea or Chelsea and Ethan, man? Who you got?
Cheethan.
Who?
Cheethan.
You got the Canadians?
Yeah.
I'm going with Thea Hale and Joe Hendry to win them titles the right way. But after that, they beat their ass real quick, you know, and they ended up slamming Kate all in the faces of Ethan Page and Chelsea Green and all that. Chelsea Green was yelling and going crazy.
She's never been creamed on like this before.
That's what she said. That's straight. That's facts. What he just said, she said that. She's never been creamed on that like that before. If I was there, I would have definitely helped her clean up backstage, get all that power for her, because she looked like she might have needed help from him. But that was it for, man, the NXT. That was an NXT episode November 4th, man. What did you think of this episode?
This was a pretty good episode. I'm mad I didn't see Lash, though.
No Lash Legend. No Jada Parker. Jada Parker been gone for like a month now. What's going on with your girl Jada Parker, man?
I don't know. Just wait for this November 15th.
Yeah, she gonna be in Chicago, or maybe she won't be. Who knows? But what I do know is no Lash Legend, no Jada Parker. That's wild. But other than that, this is a pretty good episode. Make sure y'all stay tuned. They got 2 Gold Rushes coming up and NXT Deadline coming up. And they got another Saturday night main event coming up. And we got, Survivor Series coming up?
Yeah.
We still don't know the teams or what's going on with that. And shouts out to Jade Cargill for becoming that women's undisputed champion. It's getting crazy. Message of the day.
Jasper Troy doesn't look like he brings joy. He doesn't play with toys. His favorite fish, though, is a golden koi.